Oh my, I've been looking for you two everywhere. Glad I found you again. I know everything that goes on in this town, and rumor has it that y'all are giving up on heading out west to Tumbleweed Canyon. I know you've both had a humdinger of a day, but I don't think you should give up just yet. You're the only ones who can save the fine folks over in Rowdy Town, and I've got a story for you that I think will help. Traveling through the desert wasn't always an easy time for the Israelites. It was hard to find food and shelter out in the desert as they headed towards the land God had promised them. But instead of just asking God for help, they started complaining, grumbling, and carrying on. Can you believe? After everything that God had done, they just wanted to forget it all and go back to being slaves. Well, even with their complaining, God sure did love His people and wanted to help them. God told Moses and Aaron that He had a plan. He'd cause food to fall from the sky each and every day, enough grub for everyone's bellies to get a plenty full. Moses and Aaron told the Israelites what God had planned on doing and that they should keep trusting that God would take care of them just like He said He would. And sure as the sun comes up in the morning and the moon shines at night, God provided for them. Well, we all know that once you get in a good meal, you get thirsty. And sure enough, that's what the Israelites complained about next. Moses kept leading the Israelites through the desert, but in case you didn't know, there ain't no water in the desert. The people became frustrated again, and they complained because they were so thirsty. Moses knew he needed God's help, so once again, he asked God what to do. God took care of His people by telling Moses to go in front of the Israelites and strike a rock with his walking stick. As Moses struck the rock, water flowed from it and everyone was able to get something to drink. God had helped them once again. Even when the people had been complaining instead of trusting God, He still helped them by letting food fall from the sky and water flow from the rock. God sees us in our troubles, and when we ask Him, He will help us. So you see, the Israelites ran into some serious trouble, just like you two. But God gave them everything they needed, even when they complained. I know you two can save the people of Rowdy Town. God will give you everything you need if you just ask Him for help. Oh, and by the way, I've been digging around trying to find out where you two are wanted in some of the other towns around here, and I think y'all need to head out to Dead Man's Fork instead of stopping at Buffalo Landing. It's the only town on the trail where the sheriff isn't looking for y'all, and because it's a little further on the trail, the folks here in Whistle Creek packed you a basket of goodies for your trip. Just stop by the saloon on your way out of town. We'll see you around.